A local health and wellness center recently received an amazing gift. Here with details and sponsoring our segment this afternoon from Aunt Martha's Health and Wellness, we have CEO and President Raul Garza. We also have Rod Sigler hanging out with us and owner of Basinger Pharmacy, Harish Bhatt. Welcome to everyone.
Hey, good morning.
We're so glad that you're here. So let's first learn a little bit about Aunt Martha's Health and Wellness Center. It started back in the 70s, yes?
That's right. We've been in existence for 51 years. We started out as a community-based organization providing foster care, crisis care, other community-based services, and then transitioned into also being a federally qualified health center.
Explain exactly what a federally
Qualified
health center
yes.
means.
So that's a program that started out in the 60s in the federal government to really respond as a response to the civil rights movement, to make sure there was health care for those individuals that were underserved, unserved, considered low income. And so we provide those services. We do it here locally in Danville. I think we've been in Danville for about 17 years, but we're also in 24 other locations throughout the state of Illinois, ranging from Peoria to Rockford to Palatine, the south suburban area of Chicago, the Chicago metro area, and the city. Pretty far in broad reach.
Now, you just received an amazing gift, an amazing donation, which is actually going to help you bring an Aunt Martha's to Champaign. What does that mean? Why is that important?
Well, and I'll put it in perspective. So when we looked at our 51-year history of receiving donations, I think it probably totaled about $2 million. So the award from Mackenzie Scott was surprising. It wasn't like we applied for it. Somehow we got on her radar. I think it was probably most likely based on our work. We ranked number 2 in quality in the state of Illinois amongst our contemporaries. So we're proud of that distinction. And that was really the influence to want to come to Champaign. When we looked at the data shows that 87% of the residents who are considered low income are not getting health care through a health care center in this area. So that means only 13% are. That translates to about 43,000 citizens in your community, which will be our community as well. So we want to come in and provide primary care, family planning services, and mental health.
And we're also providing now a pharmacy
That's
next door. So let's talk to you here, why it's important for you to partner up with Aunt Martha's and have your own pharmacy.
You know, when a physician and a pharmacist cooperate and work together, the best outcome the patient gets. Because when there is a disconnect, then the patient is lost sometimes in the process. Patient gets a prescription from a physician. By the time they go home, the study shows that 1 out of 4 patients never gets a prescription filled.
Oh, that's alarming.
Yeah, and not only that, when the copay is over $40, more than 50% of the people do not get their prescription filled. So having a physician next door is a huge help, because if, say, your copay came up to $50, we can go to the physician and say, look, according to their plan or their formulary, this product can be better for the patient. It's going to do the same thing at a lower cost to the patient and a lower copay, and the patient then gets the benefit of taking the medication rather than not taking the medication.
Yeah, so this is going to be a great partnership for both of you. Rod, you also partner here with Aunt Martha's. Why is it so important for you to be involved with this?
Well, I believe in the mission. I've known Raul. He was stationed at Chanute Air Force Base. We've been friends for over 38 years, and he reached out about 3.5 years ago to see if I could do some community outreach for them, and I've done that. A lot of it has been through Red Hot Winter. You know, this February will be the 5th show that we've done with Aunt Martha's, benefiting, bringing awareness and raising money for Aunt Martha's. So I'm very, very excited. It's such a great organization, and I couldn't be prouder.
Now, we don't have an exact date or location yet for when it's coming to Champaign, but it is coming.
It is coming, ideally in the next year. So we are looking at, in fact, we were out this morning looking at
Do a little scouting.
Doing a little scouting. But the location will be in an area where it has the greatest impact to serve the greatest need.
And we'll have some local hires, I'm sure, too.
Well,
so job
everybody
openings.
that'll work in the clinic will be from the local community. We really believe that people that are from the community best know how to serve people in the community because they come from the community. And I think that's one thing I'm proud of Aunt Martha's, is though even though we're in 35 locations total, 25 of those being clinics, we know how to assimilate into the community and really take the community's feedback on how to best serve the community. And I'll say one thing about Rod. In addition to believing in the mission, he's always been philanthropic in supporting Aunt Martha's and really other organizations in the Champaign that do great work. So we're proud of that partnership.
Well, very good. Well, we're big fans of him as well. So, all right. Well, congratulations on this
Thank you so
endowment. This is so fantastic. A great new resource that's going to be available for people in Central Illinois. If you want to learn more about Aunt Martha's Health and Wellness Center, who we do appreciate sponsoring our segments this afternoon, we'll connect you at CILiving.tv.